Hi, everybody. We're wrapping up another great week. We're into our Kryptonite bloopers segment. Learn from our mistakes. Will,
Yes, I
there's a
make
couple of
money.
mistakes that I can learn from. I'm going to call two golf penalties on myself for really for the same thing. So last week when we were introducing Ron and putting his chart up, um, he had this high P for a builder, which is crazy. And when I looked at the slide, you'll remember during the actual recording, I just used the regular template, and I just didn't pay attention. And then I was editing last week's episode with Vinay, who is a variation of I forget who's a variation of, but I completely misdiagnosed why it was a variation. And when I went back and did the recording, it was because his, also like Ron, his P was out of the normal range. So I got to be more careful when I'm doing this. What do you
Gotta be
got, brother?
careful with you.
I need to be more careful too. We brought up, kind of that work intensity,
Yeah,
and Lauren was talking about how she can't bring that to the spa. Um, and I recently, came downstairs at the end of the day. That's my commute is downstairs. Love, hashtag virtual work. Uh, and it started engaging Amy, and I was in like high volume, intense phone screening, kind of doing my job mode. She's like, "Whoa, like you stop, breathe." And it's time to turn that off, right?
yeah.
And sometimes that's hard when you're, like you said, Lauren, you got to even force yourself to do things that aren't necessarily your favorite, but you got to do them.
Turn off
And
the
Yeah.
robot.
I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't unplug from that intensity on the way downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same thing happen all the time. I have about from American Underground, where my office is, to where the spa is about a 10-minute walk. So if I'm going in, because we have management meetings for a few of us, once a month, and I always try to walk that because I am like, it's kind of, when people's commute, it's my commute is that 10-minute walk. And, it clearly wasn't long enough that day because we were
No.
we were going in and I had the agenda. I was like, okay, so let me just like, and I should know that they don't care. They don't care. Right? I'm like, they just want to know, oh, we're doing well, great. But I was like, okay, let me like read you through this pro forma that I have, and I wanted to make sure you guys had access to it. And they're like, what? I'm like, never mind. We'll just move on. Next agenda item.
Yeah. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Love that, Lauren. Thanks for being on with us.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, John, Lauren.
See ya.
Let me stop recording. Super great, Lauren. You were the guest